Hello, Emelina, and how are you? How are you doing? Oh, please, I do beg of you, let us know how that quiz turns out. Yes, and I say that with no sarcasm. Do let us know how that quiz turns out. If you can stop shaking your bum for 2 minutes and buckle down and study. And by the way, I'm not making fun of you. You said that in your video yourself. Anyway, short entry here from your YouTube friend. At least I hope you regard me that way. Tony. I thought I'd respond to this video because you actually addressed something that I wholeheartedly agree with. In regards to the issue of what a real woman looks like. Well, it's really quite shallow and egotistic, I think, for a person to identify themselves as a real woman based on whether they are skinny or obese or just sort of chubby or... what can I say? All people have different body types. It shouldn't be your body that makes you. You say, this is what a real person looks like. I am what a real person looks like, because I'm a real person. You, Emelina, are what a real person looks like, because you're a real person. America Ferrera is a real person, and so she is what a real person looks like, and Kate Moss, I'm kind of sure, is a real person, and so she represents what a real person looks like, but all from different sizes and different factions of life. So I myself find it a little offensive, not just on women's magazines, but on any magazines, where people go on television or whatever and say, this is what a real woman looks like. I mean, for God's sake, if Tyra Banks can stop talking about herself every single moment she's on her own television show. It's like she talks about something and then it all comes back to her. Oh, she wore a fat suit for an hour. So suddenly that makes her a victim. That makes her understand what it's like for obese women. Oh, she put on like 30 pounds and now it doesn't look all that great in her bathing suit. Oh, I'm crying for you, Tyra. For Christ's sake, woman. Get over yourself. And you know what? The fact we do live in a materialistic world, and we live in a very judgmental world that judges the wrong things. And one of those things, very unfortunately, is the way a woman looks, or the way a person looks. We judge women more often than men based on their looks. It's something I find quite sickening, mostly for the fact that, yes, I do it too. I'm not going to lie. I'm no better than anyone. Sometimes I do. I do look at a woman. I go to the store and I think, maybe I'd like to be waited on by the nice-looking woman, as opposed to the woman who's like 65 years old and has a fat ass. It's shallow, and I admit that I do that myself. But a lot of us do that kind of thing. We have to decide how we're going to put our best foot forward, and how we're all going to live together, and how we're all going to pretend to like each other. I hate to put it that way, but there is a moniker of truth behind it. Tells you you're getting fat? I'd really like to know this, okay? I've been a viewer for quite a while. What can I say? I find you interesting. You're funny. So I've been a viewer for quite a while, and who the hell says you're fat? Or who's been saying, you had one of these videos where people were sending you messages like, looks like you put on a bit of beef there. Who says this? What the, how, who and why? I mean, from the videos you've made, whether you're like dancing or not, or shaking your bum or whatever, I gotta tell you, my friend, I haven't seen anything that I would classify as seeing you put on any kind of weight or anything. I mean, to be honest with you, you're kind of just sitting in front of the camera for most of it, so it's really just kind of hard to tell. I'm not asking you to, like, get on camera and pull your shirt up or anything like that. Of course not. But I'm just saying, like, who the hell are these people? Fuck them. Just, they can fuck themselves. So, there's that. I think I'm going to sign off now. I've actually made this video a bit longer than I intended to, so I suppose I shall check in with you soon. Oh, but I got to ask. Who the hell won the contest? Come on, woman. Been about a month now. Who the hell won the contest? Feed me. Feed me, Seymour. Feed me.